Hello, this is my review on Season 1 and the full season of Season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender Season 1. I give this a 10 out of 10. I love how the stories tie together. Even the smallest stories set up and is kind of set things up that pay off later in the series. Like in the small stories, so I just really like season 1 a lot. I like the animation and the voice acting, the characters, and I like how all the characters get pretty much fleshed out by season 1. They grow a little. The main three, at least for me, I thought they did a good job of Troy over the course of the first season, and I grew until I actually end up loving them each one. I don't know which one I like more, to be honest with you, out of the main characters. It's tough to decide for me. Uh, I give this season 1 a 10 out of 10. It is pretty much awesome. I love how in the finale, Aang goes into the Avatar state and turns into basically a kaiju with waterbending, and goes ape shit on every Fire Nation, and turns into use waterbending to turn into a giant kaiju. And well, I'm guessing they're dead, but yeah, I don't think they're going to, or they're not going to walk again. If they're not dead, you know? Like, I honestly, be honest with you, I was just assuming they were dead. And then I saw the continuation series of The Legend of Korra and some Easter egg to characters that I wasn't sure was dead, but I wasn't 100% sure that were dead, but I was assumed dead. Like, the general that hated Zuko was one of the Avatar too, but didn't want Zuko to have the Avatar. Was bracing him to it in season 1, and we didn't saw him anymore after season 1 until the continuation of Legend of Korra and the afterlife he was in. Somewhere. Lost in the afterlife, I guess. So, that's what happened to him, so maybe that's what happened to the other Fire Nations that suffered the wrath of Aang in his Avatar state. When he went kaiju on people. It was waterbending and turned to a kaiju, basically. And killed a dozen firebenders of the Fire Nation. To save to be the backup of the Water Tribe and help them out. I forget which Water Tribe this is one. It's Northern or South? I don't remember, I'm sorry. I get my compass, I get East, South, so I'm just going to call them Water Tribe. Okay. Okay, and also I love the first episode, when it opens up with Aang in the iceberg, and his first thing, they asked if he would like to go penguin swimming when he first sees Katara, and I thought that was cute and funny. I just thought that was funny. And for some reason, he's never heard of this war that's been going on for over 100 years. It's been going on for over 100 years. When he gets out of the iceberg, he never heard of the war for some reason. Never heard of it. So he doesn't know how fucked up things have gone since he basically since he's been in the iceberg. Then he realized he was in the iceberg longer than this a few days. He's come to the realization because with his new friend Katara, she realized that Aang probably was older than the war that happened 100 years ago, because the only reason why he probably never heard, because it never happened in his time, because he was never there. And he didn't know that the airbenders have been most of the airbenders are extinct and dead, basically. And he's eventually comes to the realization after going back home and seeing all of the corpses of his fallen airbender friends and the closest he had to a father figure, and the corpse of him, and see that he is really the only last airbender, and comes to the realization that he's pretty much the last airbender, last of his kind. So this turns, for some reason, this triggers his avatar state, as he's gets easily upset over this, and goes into his avatar state, and his new friends calm him down, and his new friends basically calm him down and give him a little pep talk, and saying that they're here for him. And so yeah, after leaving home, the air temple of his own home, he decides to hop on Appa and go to this place for Aang to start learning water bending and mastering the with water bending. To become a full avatar, and because all he knows is air bending and barely knows anything. Hasn't ever practiced he only knows air bending, and he hasn't practiced the other three yet. So that is a problem, so a bit of a dilemma. So usually because and that's a little bit of a problem, and he's not a full mastered avatar yet. And also Fire Nation are preparing to go up to a full master avatar, not just kid and who's who's a rookie at being an Avatar and barely knows anything, and just a goofy kid. So he wants to also make all these other several stops on the way to have fun on stuff that he wants to see on the way, because he wants to have fun and be a kid, still have some fun on the way. So it's now a road trip. It's now more of a field trip on Appa. On Ryan on Appa. And we see several stories play out in season 1. The side stories that do and way will connect later on to season 2 and 3, because we'll see some returning characters like Suki. We'll see her return in season 3 and season 2 also. Is it season 2 or season 3 she returns? I can't remember which one it is right now. Yeah, she'll return later in the series. Yeah, I like the episode with Jet. I like the part I like that episode because Sokka did mature a bit as a character and learned that he needs to listen to others and not just listen to his own instinct. And I liked also that he also learned to be a better leader of the gang of Team Avatar in the end, and realizing that there's more being a leader than just listen to your instinct. Just also listen to the people and compromising, I guess. So I thought that was nice how he grew a bit as a character. He grew less selfish at the end of the season and less arrogant, and you know, I like Sakura, you know. So yeah. I also like the Zuko episodes when Zuko got more fleshed out. How he's basically the polar opposite outcome of what of Aang is, who, well, never got a chance to really be a kid. And forced to, well, not by choice, but just by nature, is like they expected him to act a certain maturity because he's now the Avatar. They're expecting him to take on a certain responsibility. And, well, Zuko, on the other hand, he wanted that responsibility, but was kind of outcast for speaking out of turn by his own father, and permanently scarred on his face, burned. And now he's become obsessed with studying the Avatar, so he just wants things to go back the way they were and be happy. And he's under the persuasion that will make things normal again, even if he gets the Avatar. So and in season 1, a few times, at least one time, asked if they could ever be friends one day. And you think it might go, and you're not really sure what's going to happen. Is this going to seem this quiet for a bed, and he just tries to hunt Aang down instantly. After taking a little pause. And this is I like Zuko the character also. I like all the character designs are very cool. Everything about this designs of the show is cool and memorable. It's so cool and pretty and colorful and bright colors. And I like the cute little love relationship they set up in season 1 and grows in season 1 and throughout this course of season 1 between Aang and Katara. That was cute, I thought. Their love story is a little cute, and I thought how it grew and changed in course and continues that out the next 2 seasons. I thought that was cute. I like this show. So season 1 is pretty good. Okay. And I felt bad for Sokka at the end of season 1 when he actually had because, like, you know, due to the actions of his girlfriend basically sacrificing herself to turning into the spirit and moving, giving up her human form. I felt bad for Sokka and I felt bad for both of them, to be honest with her and Sokka, because I don't know, I thought they were cute together also. And they had a nice thing going. So that was his basically first real girlfriend, that's official girlfriend that he had that he dated for a while, and gave a few form and turned into the spirit of the moon. Because just to be so, yeah. So that was a bit sad. And I like the episode of fuck. A lot of these episodes I liked. Like, I like the episode of why Zuko's so obsessed with hunting the Avatar. We see certain events of his childhood before he got that bad scar on his face from burnt from his father, and outcast from his own father. We see the events that lead up to him being outcast. And once his uncle tells Zuko's story, his crew kind of feel for him, and they can understand why he is obsessed with capturing the Avatar, pretty much. And the reason why he was outcast, because he actually spoke his conscience, and then he outcast by his own father and permanently scarred on his face. And that's why he's obsessed getting the Avatar. And I like how, I also like the episode in the same episode where we see why Aang didn't want to be the Avatar, and how he got into the iceberg in the first place. It was because he ran away from home. And really didn't want to be an Avatar, because he just wanted to be a kid and have fun and may hang out with his friends, but the certain council, this council of the Airbenders tells Aang needs to grow up and needs to take on the full responsibility of being an Avatar, and needs to forget about being a kid and forget about having a childhood. So basically, they're kind of forcing this on him. This leads to Aang running away from home after he overhears this. That he will also be taken away by his only father figure that he knows, his closest family. So I forget what his name is right now. So yeah, Aang decides to run away from home and ride on Appa, and during a storm he gets flown off course and into the ocean, and he freezes himself in the Avatar state during the Avatar state, and also Appa around him, and saving their lives. So that turns into ice. That's the ice where he gets caught. That's how he got caught in the iceberg. And you see why he didn't want to be the Avatar. So I thought that was nice. So I like these stories, how they tie together. That's why I love season 1 of Avatar: The Last Airbender. Okay, I give this a 10 out of 10. Like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and click on that bell to get notified from my subscribers when I upload a video. That's how you get notified, was if you click on the bell. When I upload a video, okay? Goodbye. See ya.